everybody, my name is Sera Jo. This week I'm co-hosting music lessons with Carlos. See you!
Welcome everybody to another music lesson webinar with Carlos. Today we will cover different topics such as ear training, contemporary piano styles, improvisation, music theory, chord progressions, and jazz voicings. We also have some new piano tutorials, so stay tuned and let's get started. Hello everybody. So now, I haven't been around for a while. Yeah, but I decided that I wanted to start my webinars again. So why don't I wanted to share just a lot of material that I've been practicing lately. Yeah, so maybe it's gonna be, today is gonna be a bit different. Yeah, but all good. Yeah, so, and let's start. So why don't we start with our open space? Yeah, so I'm just gonna guide. This is, I just love doing this. It's just 30 seconds. 2 hands in the middle, 10 fingers, random. 2 hands, bottom register. 10 fingers, random. That's what we have to remember. Everything is random. 2 hands, upper register. Middle register, right hand on top of left. Bottom register, right hand on top of left. Now top register, left hand on top of right. And wide apart. Okay, so now that we have done this, I wanted to do a bit of ear training. So, just a review since we haven't done this in a while now. I'm gonna play the 7 triads: major, minor, diminished, flat 5, augmented, sus4, sus2. I'm gonna be changing keys and we're gonna sing, we're gonna hear the root and we're gonna sing it as a do. Okay, here we go. E flat minor. I'm gonna change the sequence. E flat minor. Okay, so let's hear the root and we're gonna sing do. Do, and then we check. Perfect. G major. Let's hear the root. We're gonna sing do. Do. B flat major, flat 5. And sing the root as do. Do. And now we're gonna play D flat augmented. E flat augmented, and we're gonna sing the root as do. Do. A sus4. Sus4, and we're gonna sing the root as do. Do. Now E flat diminished or D sharp diminished. And sing the root as do. Do. F sharp, sus2. Let's sing the root as do. Do. Okay, let's go to the next level. Now we're gonna hear the third of the chord. Yeah? So the third of the chord can be major third, mi, even for major flat 5, mi, for augmented, mi, for minor, mi, diminished, mi. And now we're gonna use the term third or maybe augmented third if we wanna be very traditional. Fa, or diminished third, second. Re. Okay, so here we go. Same process, but now we're going to hear the root in our mind, and then we're going to sing the note aloud. Yeah, so this is actually really, really powerful way to develop our musical mind. Yeah, so we're hearing musical sound images on top of sound images. Okay, here we go. Let's start with A flat major. Let's hear the third. Mi. Okay, perfect. B minor. Let's hear the third. Me. Good. D diminished. Let's hear the third. Me. Good. So far, so good. We haven't made any mistake. A flat major, flat 5. No, different one, different key, different key. E major, flat 5. Mi. All good. B flat augmented. Third. Mi. D flat sus4. Fa. A. sus2. Re. Okay, good. Everything was fine. We did good here. So there was something, some of my students were asking me if I can teach rhythm ear training together with solfege. And I think I'm gonna start. One moment. Let me get my windows. I have so many windows here. Okay, let me get my metronome. Okay, my metronome. Here, we're gonna use the number system. And actually I have so much material on this because I remember developing 6 levels of solfege and ear training at the Musicians Institute, and then I use it in other schools too. Okay, we don't need the keyboard. Let me get my keyboard off. Whoops. Let me get, yes, now I have more space. Okay, so this is actually just a 4-beat pattern. So we're gonna do our 4-beat pattern. The way I like to practice is to get my body involved as much as possible. So I'm gonna put my fingers here. I remember my teacher, conducting teacher at Berkeley. Carlos, this is the ictus. Okay, this is the ictus then. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to use my other hand and do a pulse on the downbeat of on the 1 of whatever time signature of the bar. Yeah, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. See, I'm bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Later on, we're gonna change hands. Not today. We're gonna change hands because when I do this, I wanna use both hands and I'm gonna switch back and forth. Okay, so that's for the 4-beat pattern, and now I'm gonna use rhythm numbers. Nevertheless, this is gonna be a tad different. Some people use, let's say here we have on the 3rd measure 1. Some people may say 1, 2, 3. No, because we are conducting already. Our rhythm numbers are going to be maybe more precise. Yeah, I'm going to use my syllables and I'm going to extend it. So let's say if this is, I'm going to start maybe from the beginning another day. So let's say here I have 1. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, I have 1, 3. So I'm using the vowel to extend the duration of the note. Wow, Juan, it's great to see you. I can't believe it. I can't believe, Juan. You must be a very, very super famous film composer by now. But Juan, it's so great to see to see you. So just hang in. We're gonna have fun with this. Okay, what was I saying? Juan came in and it was so good to see him, so I got distracted. So anyways, we are gonna use rhythmic syllables, yeah, and I have here my metronome. I'm putting my metronome at 62. Okay, one measure up front. 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 4 and 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's just a bit of a taste. And then what I like to do is to do exactly the same, but now I'm going to take the numbers away. I'm going to take conducting away. And everything is just feeling. Yeah, so this might be easier for some and more difficult for other students. So we're just going to clap here the beat, and everything is ta. Yeah, we're going to just da, 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 da. Yeah, it's going to be like this. I want to take my metronome, go from 62 to 74. Okay. So here we go. We're going to just be clapping on the beat, and everything is ta. So we have just to feel, where are we? Yeah, we don't have any conducting pattern to tell us. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and da 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 da. Okay, so that's pretty much, how I like to practice this. Of course, when I work with conducting and rhythmic syllables, we're going to change hands. One hand is conducting, then we switch. That's actually a really powerful way to get our body moving, yeah, musically speaking. And here I was clapping on the beat, but maybe we can clap on 1 and 3. Like it 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. That could be one way. Another way, I can clap in 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Maybe I can just clap on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. And so on. Yeah, we can play a lot with pulses, and the whole purpose is to use the intelligence of our body to process rhythm in different ways. Yeah, when my opinion, my experience, is when I use conducting and rhythmic syllables, yeah, or rhythmic numbers, certain parts of my brain and my body are engaged. And then when I take everything away and I'm just using pulse, yeah, another part of my body and my mind is engaged. Yeah, so anyways, that's something I want to do. What else? What else are we going to do? Let's work with our chromatic scales. Okay, we're gonna do a pass. Why is this so important? This is so important because it's just in one pass we have the whole movable do system, which is what I use. I used to use fixed do when I was back in the National Conservatory, but since I went to Berkeley, that was like, whoa, my mind changed completely. So as you can see, our syllables have our chromatic syllables, yeah, have one type of naming, going up and then going down. And then what I want to do here is, we're in A flat, isn't it? Okay, so my left hand is just going to play pedal. And we're going to play and sing at the same time. Here we go. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do, descending. Ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra. Okay, now we're gonna take it to another level. How about if we just touch? Yeah, we're gonna just touch, but we're not gonna play. Okay, but we're gonna sing. Yeah, so maybe we're only gonna play the first note and the last note. Here we go. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Perfect, we're in tune, we're in tune. Descending now. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. That's another way of practicing, yeah? Then of course we can take it to another level. Yeah, we can do double chromatic approach notes on every note of the chromatic scale using movable dome, which is something I want to try later on. Not today, not today. Okay, what else? I want to do clusters. Okay, one of my students was asking me, Carlos, can you work on the symmetrical dominant? Yes, yeah, we have the symmetrical dominant. So I'm going to have a do, ra, re, mi, fi, sol, la, te, do. Okay, we're going to work with our symmetrical dominant scale. So here we go. We're going to do our clusters, which is we're going to play those 4 notes and we're going to leave them down, yeah, with our left hand. Then we're going to play the other ones with our right hand. You know what I thought? No, we're okay. So here we go. We're going to do a few. Do, ra, re, mi, right hand. Fi, sol, la, te, do. Now we're going to play all the notes, and here's a trick. We're going to look. We're going to memorize. We're going to memorize the painting of the scale. Yeah, the geography of the scale, which is just unique. There is only one C symmetrical dominant scale, and it looks like this. Yeah, and we want to have 3 types of memories. We want to have a visual memory. We want to have a kinesthetic memory. How does it feel to my hands? And we want to have an auditory memory. How does it sound like? Okay, so that's the 3 memories I want to develop. Okay, and now we're going to go to, let's work with F. So here we go. Do, ra, re, mi. Another hand. Mi, sol, la, te, do. Together, cluster. We're going to memorize. Okay, that's how F, symmetrical dominant, looks like. Okay, now we're going to go to B flat. Do, ra, re, mi, fi, sol, la, te, do. And that's our B flat symmetrical dominant scale. Okay, let's stay there for 3 more seconds. Memorizing, feeling it, okay, this is how it looks like, feels like, sounds like. And we're going to do one more. Let's do E flat. Do, ra, re, mi, fi, sol, la, te, do. And that's our scale. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so actually we should do this with all 12 keys, and maybe this, why don't we do a chord in which we're going to use this scale? Okay, symmetrical dominant. Oops. I have this chord. This is the symmetrical diminished. I'm going to change my chord. Okay. Okay, I want my symmetrical. Yes, that's it. Okay. And here I can have this a combination of sharps and flats. That's actually better. Okay, so we're going to have a flat 7, flat 9, 3, and 13. First, I would like to do it past just left hand root and right hand chord. If that's too difficult, then we just build it. I have here two ways of building it, one by intervals and one by solfege movable do. Yeah, I like the movable do myself because that forces me to sing. Yeah, so here we go. Te, ra, mi, la, F. Te, ra, mi, la, B flat. Te, ra, mi, la, E flat. G sharp, Te, ra, mi, la, C sharp, Te, ra, mi, la, F sharp. How about if instead of singing going up, we're gonna sing descending? La, mi, ra, te. 13, 3, flat 9, flat 7. Let's start in F sharp, F sharp. Yeah, so we're gonna start with 13. La, mi, ra, te. That's good, that's good. Yeah, we're forcing ourselves to hear the chord in a different way. B. La, mi, ra, te. E. A, la, mi, ra, te. D, la, mi, ra, te. G, la, mi, ra, te. And then back to C. Okay, so now all of this is fine. But now, what would be nice would be to compose something. I don't want to say take a solo note. We're going to create a little melody. Yeah, so we're going to start on the 7, in this case, I'm in C. 7 of my symmetrical dominant scale. I'm going to do little melody, little something. And then we're going to go back and we're going to end on the 7. So this is a little bit of a classical composition, a flavor too. It has a little bit of that, yeah? Yeah, so we're gonna have like this. We're not gonna use solfege. We're just gonna hum. Okay, your turn. You can stop the video. Okay, we're gonna go to F now. Okay, F. This is my symmetrical dominant. But how about from the 7? From the 7 it will be like this. Yeah, so this is my chord now. And we're gonna start from the 7. We're gonna create a little melody. Oh, by the way, part of the game is we have to stay on the scale. Yeah, yeah. So, and that's what I said. It has a bit of a composition workout flavor in which we have a lot of limitations on purpose so that we can develop certain perceptions and certain skills. So here we go. Okay, your turn. Okay, now we're gonna continue. How about B flat? And B flat, my B flat symmetrical dominant. Okay, and if I start on the 7, my piano is oh. Okay, now it should be. I'm gonna fix this. I don't like when my graphics. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna fix here too. Okay, perfect. Now this is B flat, and I'm gonna start from the 7 to 7. Okay, so now we're gonna play our our voicing, and we're gonna sing a melody. We're gonna start on the flat 7, and we're gonna do something, and then we're gonna return to the flat 7. Let me try. Okay, because we have to finish here. Your turn. Okay, so actually I want to practice from now on all my voicings like this. Yeah, because of course we need to practice our voicings, but then I want to compose. I want to create melodies. I want to start exploring the chord and scale pairings which are behind the scenes. And what can we do? Yeah, what can we do with that one? Okay, so what else? What else? There is something I wanted to work today. Okay. You know, I was working here with my pentatonic scales and the audio was off. That's a pity. Yeah, so maybe I should just do that part again. Why not? Let's just review that part. Yeah. So with my pentatonic scales, yeah, I wanna use my pentatonic scales, and I wanna play them as 4-note groups. And why would I want to do that? So that I can see them better. Yeah, so then when I play a pattern like the patterns that we were playing before, yeah, it's not just reading a pattern, but actually, oh, you know, I can integrate that melody better. Yeah, so why don't we just play? Let's play here those 4-note groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Again, group 1. Now we're gonna go back. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. So now let's work with our actual pattern. Yeah, we're gonna work with this pattern. I'm gonna bring my metronome for this. Okay, metronome. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Descending. Again. Descending. Okay, and what I was talking before was that we can use a pentatonic scale on top of a chord scale pairing. So let me get my board here. Okay, so we have this pattern. Okay, so how about we can use this pentatonic scale on top of a C major 7 that is going to use a C major scale. So I can have this pattern. Okay, I can use my C pentatonic scale on top of an F major scale. So my pentatonic scale is going to start on the 5th now. Yeah. about if I use my C pentatonic on a B flat major 7? So that's going to imply a B flat Lydian mode. So let's check it out. Okay, how about if I use my pentatonic scale on top of an A minor? So it's going to give me more like an A minor Dorian sound. So here we go. Okay, any other choices? Yes, how about I'm going to use with a G sus with a 13. Yeah. Okay, how about if I use it on a D sus? Yeah, so now my pentatonic is on the flat 7. Can I use my pentatonic scale with a dominant? How about with an altered? Okay. Okay, it works also. Yeah, so here in an altered chord, dominant 7, maybe flat 13, flat 9 using the altered scale. This is going to be my flat 5, my flat 13, flat 7, flat 9, sharp 9, and going back to the flat 5 or sharp 11. Okay, so there is a lot of choices, yeah, that we can have and we can use to construct our melodies. Okay, good. And how about if I wanted to do one more thing? One more thing. This is a blues riff, jazz blues riff. I like this riff. This is nice. Yeah, we can actually even just with our left hand just play. We don't have to play stride. We can just play guide tones. Yeah, guide tones. And that would be fine. Okay, so let's practice. Let's practice with our band. 2, 3, and. I'm adding here an extra bar. Okay, what else can we do? We can practice with our left hand. 1. Okay, that's actually cool. 1, 1, 3. Wanna stretch. Once more. 3 and 1. Okay, how about with both hands? 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 3, and 1. Okay, how about that we practice with our band? Both hands. 2, 3, and 1. 3. 2, 3. Last time. Okay, good. Yeah, so we got to also practice our blues riff, and as you can see, I already put the solfege syllables. That actually helps me to see what I'm doing. So it's not just a riff, yeah, but those are harmonic relationships that actually they don't change from key to key. Yeah, and I know I've seen some musicians, they write actual the numbers or the 5, the root, you know, but I want to sing. Sol, do, re, mi, fa, mi, sol, mi, do, la, sol, do, la, fa, mi. Yeah, I want to sing. I want to be able to sing so I can also use this work as ear training. Okay, very good. So that was it. Sorry for the lack of audio, and Juan, thank you so much for letting me know. And I hope to see everybody next week. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare more material. There's a lot of new stuff that I've been writing that I would like to share. So I'll see everybody next week. Thank you for being with me in this live broadcast. We covered a lot of material, and we're gonna continue to do so in our next class. I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. Until then, have a wonderful week. Practice your instrument every day. Listen and play lots of good music. See you next week.